Students, today we will talk about the psiography on one surface, casting on another surface. In the last part, we have done a psiography of a similar kind of object, not similar kind of object, but a parallel object according to the second object. So a parallel object was placed over here and its psiography was casted on this kind of wall. So now I have taken a surface which is at 45 degree to this surface. So the direction is 45 degree. So for that, again you have to draw its perspective first, and then for the sun point I have taken the sun point here, so that I can cast the shadow of this object onto this surface. I have drawn the perspective over here, and for the sun point, again joining it with the station point and then taking the sun point below, and I have marked my sun point over here and the shadow vanishing point over here. So this is the perspective of that 45 degree surface. It has to be enclosed in a box first. So after making the perspective, now taking on, now as we can see in the figure, there is a very much distance in between these two. So first of all, for this edge I have taken this sun point and the top edge merging with the sun point, and the bottom edge merging with the shadow vanishing point. So like this. So this is the point I am getting for this edge. Then for this edge, again the top edge with the sun point and the bottom edge with the shadow vanishing point. So I am getting my point over here. First over here, second over here. Now the third point here. For third point, what I have done, I have just made this surface continuous up to this wall junction, which is this line. So I have just made it continuous up to this point. I have just extended this plane onto this wall point, and again on the above edge also I have taken it continuous up to the wall area. And as we know that in the wall itself, if this is a parallel plane, so I have just continued my object, just like here I have just continued my object up to the wall surface. So what is the thing about extending of this plane? What is the main point for extending this plane? Why we have extended this plane? Because this is an irregular surface. This is as 45 degree. If this was a plane which is parallel to this wall, then maybe we do not require these kind of extension, because we know that the parallel planes always makes parallel psiography. With parallel planes always makes parallel psio. So in this kind of surface, this is at 45 degree, not parallel to this plane. So for that I have extended this plane, this surface, so that I am going to take my sun point for the top edge and my bottom edge, which is extended to the wall from this shadow vanishing point, this edge. So I am getting this point. Now this point, why I have taken this point? Because I am supposing there is a no wall over here. So I am just finding out the psiography on the ground plane without this surface. So I am getting this point. I was getting this point. Why I have to take this point? So that I can meet these two points, so that I can get this line. Because this is not a parallel surface, to this object vanishing point. This is at 45 degree. So I have to again take care what will be the direction of the psiography. So for meeting this point to this point, I have to take this point. So by extending this plane to the wall, so I got my this line, and as you know, if any surface is starting with the surface itself, the psiography will be casted from the object itself. So in this case, if I have extended my surface, I know the psiography is going to start from here. So from here and up to the wall level where the wall is coming, the intersecting point between the ground and the wall. So I am going to just make this line so that I can get this line. Now, as Kuldeep sir has already said in the last lecture, that we have taken this point, and now we know that my object is not over here, my object is over here. So I have to intercept this point. So for intercepting it, I have to take one point over here from the sunlight. So I am getting this point, which was the objective. So my light rays are cut off from this point. I don't have the object over here, I have the object starting from here. So for getting this line, I have extended the plane, and then I have cut off the angle from this point. Then the later part is quite easy, the top edge and then the bottom edge from here. So I am getting this point inside the box. So for this is my point and this is my point. So I have to extend it from here to here. So the psiography which I am getting till the box is this one on the surface of the wall, then this on the ground plane, then this, and merging towards this point. Now I have taken the second figure. This was also done earlier in terms of I have taken a T kind of an object where there was a top of the area, and below that there was a square column or a rectangle column. Now I have taken a circular column. So I have told you in the very first lecture that owing to the shape of the object, which is going to receive the shadows or the psiography. Now the shadows shape and direction all matters by the virtue of the object shape which object is receiving the shadow, and also on the object which is casting the shadow. So casting the shadow is, in this case I have taken a rectangular slab, and then beneath it is a circular column. It's not a rectangle column. So in this kind of scene you can already make the psiography on the ground plane itself. It's very easy to find out. We have already turned how to take the points of the floating plane onto the ground plane and then taking the shadow vanishing point from that. So I have made the perspective of it, and I have taken the sun point over here. Now in this case, I think so you must have remember about the 2D psiography which you have done earlier in your third semester. If there is a square and there is a circle in between, So we have to think in terms of, if I make the elevation over here of this point, so even in 2D drawings we have to suppose we take it in terms of psiography or sun angle at 45 degree. So we tend to first divide the circle into equal parts, and then from these equal parts we tend to take 45 degree angle. The maximum point from which the shadow will be cast on this object through this surface will be this point. Then from these points you have to take reversal from this point to this edge. So the maximum influence of the psiography of this object from this object will be from this point. After that there will be no sun angle. It will be again under shadow. So we always start in terms of rendering of the object and then taking the 45 degree angle on this surface. You have to take these points on this surface to find out the psiography on 2D plane. So right now in 3D also, in perspective, the similar kind of effect is there. Now the shadow to be casted by this surface is the circular surface. For rectangle or a flat surface or a square surface, it is quite easy because they are all parallel surfaces. So in case of a rectangle, you don't need to figure out the in between lines because they are all parallel lines. In case of circular ones की rendering is like from narrower to broader, central, सबसे broader, and then again narrower. So this is the circular rendering. So for that I have divided my circle into 8 equal parts, and then I made the perspective and I have taken the lines over here which is showing the rendering part. Now I have again gone in terms of reversal, whatever I have talked in 2D planes. So now from this point, which is your rendering line, I have taken my sun point, shadow vanishing point, over here. I have taken sun point over here, meeting with SP and then taking over here. So I have taken my shadow vanishing point over here. So from this is my first rendering line. So first line, and I am meeting this shadow vanishing line from this, so that I can take the point over here on this surface. So I have to, because the shadow एक सर्कल पे तभी पड़ेगी जब उसकी रेंडरिंग लाइन से वो इंटरसेक्ट होगी, और रेंडरिंग लाइन से इंटरसेक्ट करने के लिए मैंने रेंडरिंग लाइन पहले बनाई एंड देन आई हैव टेकन द शेडो वैनिशिंग पॉइंट, taking the point from the rendering lines itself. So taking the lines from the rendering lines and going to the shadow vanishing point, so that I can figure it out कि किस surface की वजह से इसके ऊपर shadow पड़ेगी. So I have to figure out the points through which I can get the shadow on this plane, because this is a circle. If it is a rectangle, no problem, because this is a parallel surface. So whenever it intersects, it will again give you a parallel kind of an image. Not here, because it's a circular. So I have just figured it out. I have, through this, it's the second intersecting line, then meeting it with a shadow vanishing point, the third line meeting it with a shadow vanishing point. So I have got my points on this surface, जिसकी वजह से इसके ऊपर shadow cast होगी इन lines के ऊपर. Then the सन रेज लाइन, सन रेज लाइन को आप एक्सटेंड करेंगे ऑन दिस फर्स्ट लाइन, इट विल बी कमिंग। सेकेंड पॉइंट यहाँ पे है, सेकेंड पॉइंट फिर से आपने सन रेज से लिया, ज्वाइन किया। whenever it intersect with the rendering line, this is my point for the psiography. Then for this point, again meeting it with a sun point, and then getting the point over here. Now, as I always say, always show your sun point in the plan itself, so that you can figure it out. If I have to take from this point, you can say I can take it from this point as well. No, I cannot take, because if the sun point is over here, then the sun rays will be on from this point. Now I am taking sun almost not in the middle of this object, but almost in the middle of this object. So if I take this angle from here, there will be no shadow casted by this on this. So the shadow casted will be up to the extreme point, up to the extreme point, and after that this remaining area will be under shade. So this point tells me that whether I am getting the sun rays or whether I am getting the psiography from this surface onto this surface or not. So I am not taking this point over here. So that means this is my extreme point. So I have taken this vertical line over here. Now this whole surface will be under shade through this top slab over the circular column, and this surface will also be under shade, this surface. So this surface will be under shade, and these points, these surfaces will be under the shade. And for the ground plane, you also know about the ground plane psiography that is being casted on the ground. Now we will start with the psiography of complex object. Now for this I have taken a semicircular niche. Niche is any kind of a recession in the wall. So this is the niche kind of recession, and as you can see, this is a semicircular in the plan itself, and this surface is again an arch from the top. So this is the perspective to be made. You have to be very much sure to get the correct points over here for the semicircular arch, for taking it onto the base, and then at certain height where the parallel surface is there, then again you have to transfer these points onto this surface. So I have made this surface the circular one, because in this case I must know that where the parallel lines are going to be stopped and then the arch going to be started. So for arch, as you know, that this surface again has to be taken, we have to take the points for making of the arch. So I have taken the points for the arch onto the base and then transferred it onto the upper points, and then for the height I have taken these points, then vanishing towards the object vanishing point for making the arch. So as you can see, if this is my outer surface making an arch, so and below the surface is again a semicircular recession, so this portion is not going to be visible for us, so I have made it dotted, and then on the above also I have made it dotted, because this will be diminishing towards this point. This surface is going to be diminishing at the central point. So this is the kind of an object. We have to draw its perspective very clearly and neatly first, and then again the same fundamental. What I have done is I have taken these points for the arch. Now we have to again understand that this is the surface which is going to receive the psiography. Through the virtue of which object? Through the virtue of this surface, the outer surface of the arch. This is the outer surface. So due to this arch, the psiography, and due to this vertical planes, the outside part, the outside surface, we are getting the psiography on this plane. This has to be understood. So for that, I have already taken the arch points over here. So I have to remove or erase all the earlier points which I have taken to bring out this shape. So I have removed all those because that was vanishing towards the object vanishing point. Now what I have done, I have taken my sun point over here in the plan, then again joining it to SP and taking it down over here. So again I have, so for this I have already taken the points over here and I have erased all the other points. So now what I am going to do, I have to take my central point and then I have to, from the shadow vanishing point, I have to merge this line to this line. Then again shadow vanishing point, I have taken my arch point. So I have to take the points from the shadow vanishing point onto each and every point which I have made on the arch plane, the outside plane. So now what I am going to do is, I have to, where this line intersects with my semicircular point, I have to take the vertical line. Again in this case also, the shadow vanishing point meeting with this point, and then on this point I have to take the vertical line over here. So what I have done is, as we already know that if it is a ground plane, it is going to be merging or intersecting with the shadow vanishing point, and there is a surface change now. So you don't have to do the rendering of the semicircular portion now. What I have done is, I have taken the shadow vanishing point, intersect it with this surface over here, and then these points have to be taken up vertically, not the rendering part. So I have taken these points on this surface, and up to which level? Up to this semicircular portion, which is going to be straight enough. Again this point up to this point, this point up to this point. So what I have done, I have just changed my ground plane shadow vanishing point, and I have just, there is a surface change, so I have changed my shadow vanishing lines onto this vertical surface. So now the shadow vanishing point have been taken up the order of the semicircular part. Now for the light point, the source point, the sun point, I have already taken the arch point over here for making the arch in the perspective. So I have got my topmost point, thus on the points on this surface through which the shadow will be casted on this recession part, in this recession part. So these are the points from where I have to take the sun point. So the first point, I know this is my straight plane, my straight line. So I know कि straight line always give the psiography in vertical, in parallel. If this is the parallel plane, so I am I will be getting the psiography of this plane by the virtue of this plane, and again in terms of a vertical line, because parallel always gives a parallel psiography. So my first point is over here when the vertical line is going to be finished, the starting point of the arch. So I have taken my first point from the sun point over here and then meet it over here, and I know ki if it will be extended, it is going to be come over here. So on this line it is not to be casted, it will be just on the ground. So for the vertical line, the behind vertical line of this line will be this line. So up to this point I have taken my sun point over here. So this is the intersecting of this line and this line, this vertical plane. So up to this line, so I am getting the psiography of the vertical plane on this line. So up to this point my psiography is by the virtue of this line, up to this line. So the psiography is by the virtue of this plane, is up to this point. Then the second point is this on the arch. So I have taken the sun point over here and then crossed it over here. So my next vertical line is this one. So I have taken the point over here. Next, this point. So I have taken the point over here. So my next vertical line is this line, and where the shadow, now the shadow is not on this plane. Now the shadow is going, the psiography is going inside of this arch portion. So I have to generate the arches over here inside. For that, if this is my vertical line, and for this vertical line, this is the arch which is going on. So I have intersected this point rather with this arch. So for this vertical plane, this is the arch. So this is the intersecting point. And again for the next point, I have taken this point, then the next point will be this arch. So for this line, this is the arch. So I have taken this point, and for this point I have intersected it, meet it with the sun point, and for this, the arch which is going to be taken, this is the arch. So I have taken this point. Then the last point is going to be this topmost point. So now I have got all my points. I have to meet them in this order. I have to just meet it with the points. So I am getting the psiography in this kind of a manner because there is an arch. So by virtue of this surface, I am getting the shadow like this in the niche, and up to this level I am getting the shadow up to this level from the virtue of this arch, from this point to this point, and below the point, below this point, I am getting the psiography through this plane, not through this.